feels so good to be wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely wrong. And I'm okay with it. Because guess what?
Oh, you got it. Oh, he got
Guess what?
He got it.
Baltimore, you have a running back as a quarterback who can't do... You can't do nothing. You are a one-and-done playoff team for the rest of your career.
Oh, he went,
Because Patriots win. The Patriots win. That's how we do it. You, first of all, I want to let you know right now, before I talk about saying, but you guys picked them to lose. Yes, because how horrible they played the last 6 weeks.
That's October.
Now, I mean, for those Lamar Jackson fans talking about, but he's the MVP. That's your MVP. That's your MVP. Snap, like dropping snaps like 6 times. The man can think that he can throw. Can you really? I mean, the man can only run the ball and maybe throw a little.
Why we switch roles?
Here and there. But guess what? You Baltimore Ratbirds. You came with the Foxborough thing. You're gonna kick our ass. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought that too.
Thought it was too. But it feels so good to be wrong today.
Oh, yeah.
It feels amazing to be wrong today. Because you know why? Because you Baltimore Ratbirds, you're going to get your asses kicked by Tennessee next week.
Your dad is, yes.
Your father. And Pittsburgh's going to beat your ass too. And like, yo, listen, we was playing with house money. And we were playing with house money. There was questionable calls. We'll get to that in a second. But guess what? Baltimore? Talking about, didn't Colin Coward say they were going to go 16-0?
Yeah, he did.
This 16, I mean, they lost 3 games now, right? Mm-hmm. To someone say, we had no shot. Mike Tirico was the only person on NBC that said we had a shot. We did too. We did a actual.
Yeah, I'm about to say we said we had no shot either.
We're gonna keep on saying this again. We thought we were gonna lose 2, and it was wrong. We were wrong, and I'm happy we were wrong. So what? We don't care.
Oh my God.
We're gonna ride this mother until the end of time until they told us not to, even if we have to play spoiler for you bums.
I will say this though. There is plenty of reason now to be angry too. Yeah. Because I'm actually very upset.
I agree. Yes, absolutely. Before we get started, we have to, address the people. Share, and subscribe. We are on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartradio, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Radio, at Pocket. Dancing.
How many times do I do this to them? I always dance on them.
At Podcast Dynasty on Twitter. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Just type in Sports Dynasty Podcast and we're in. And that being said, that's all social media right there. That being said, let's stunt on these Ratbirds. You rat pieces of garbage.
They kind of got their ass whooped, actually. It's kind of good. Yeah.
It was pretty much out of reach. But you made it a little closer. We're gonna.
No, Belichick made it close, not challenging that interception. That was a clear as day interception.
I don't know why he didn't.
That would have ended the game right there. But Belichick being 0-C now, then he didn't want to challenge it.
But for the most part, no, I'm not giving this man credit because I still think he's trash. But Josh McDaniels.
A dead clock is right twice a day.
Josh McDaniels did come up with creative ways to move down the field.
In 3 quarters.
3 quarters, which was pretty good and all. Guess what, Josh McDaniels? Where was that 6 weeks ago, buddy?
That's what we're about to say.
Where was it 6 weeks ago, buddy?
Denver Broncos, Buffalo Bills, and I will go as far back as to say the Seattle Seahawks in week 2. As you can see, that game mattered.
Mattered a lot.
Because this is the reason why I'm telling you this. It's because the next team after us in the standings is 6-3.
We're a full 2 games behind. Now,
we also have to play the Arizona Cardinals in 2 weeks and the Los Angeles Rams, and the Chargers are not a walk in the park, even though they got their ass over Miami today, and we'll get to it later. And we still have to play Buffalo one more time.
And
Miami. Those are very hard games outside of the Chargers.
So, though,
that's why I think it's too hard.
We're happy about the win today. Us Patriot fans it's still an uphill climb to the postseason. Now, like I said, even if we don't make the postseason, but to play spoilers, you have to understand that. Listen, still New England Patriots,
Still Belichick.
and you still have to respect that. Listen, Belichick, the coach, is the greatest. Actually, I did it right.
Yes.
Belichick, the coach, is the greatest of all time, and as long as he's still up there as the coach, we're gonna be fine. We have to be fine. I have to keep
Pay attention to the specifications.
I have to keep on iterating that because we're going to be thinking about, that we're hypocrites. No, we're not hypocrites. We're just being real. We're just too real for a lot of people out there. But now, that being said, we might as well start with the Patriot game. It's literally fresh off our minds.
I mean, we've been started.
Yeah, let's go right there. Anyway, for the most part, offensively, they ran the ball perfectly well. Damian Harris was absolutely sensational.
Bye-bye, Sony.
Sonny Michelle.
Bye-bye, Sony.
Yeah, I think he's out of here.
So
We tried to give him a chance, but it's like he can't get on the field, and he's looking more like the BUST bust.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is what it is. But
we already stamped him a bust, right?
I did. I definitely did. I definitely
We definitely stamped a bust.
I definitely did. But anyway,
Stamped as a bust.
Ran the ball very well. Even though with the offensive line injuries, they still was able to make holes for him in big games. Like, it was great. Cam Newton, even though he threw for, 150 yards.
118.
Oh, damn, 118 yards.
13 for 17.
17, like I
just
said.
made the throws.
The big throws that matter. And that was the most important.
Except when he missed Jacoby Myers in the end zone.
I didn't understand that at all. Jacoby Myers had another good game, too.
Mm-hmm. No, he did. Great. And, he might be playing quarterback, too.
Oh, which is that amazing play. I was betting that, too. I thought Julian Edelman was the only one who did that, but Jacoby Myers, he was a quarterback, too. And it was an amazing pass. And no one caught it. Nobody really oh, damn, that actually happened.
No, he threw a dot. That was
amazing. That was amazing.
Beautiful rainbow.
Beautiful rainbow.
It looked like Drew Brees, with his no heartstring.
For 3 quarters, we were pretty much saying, Ravens, you're not beating us. We proved that, you guys are fake, and everything you did last year is still going to be the same fake ass shit you did before. And guess what? Because guess what? I know you want to get some on Lamar Jackson too, so I'm gonna say it for you though. But I need to get it out too.
Do what you gotta do.
I need to get it out too.
I don't even know this is gonna happen. You do what you gotta do.
It's cool. You know why? Because we ain't dead yet, guys. We're not dead yet.
You mean like in the future right now? We're dead this year.
I mean, not as far as not dead yet, as far as playoff position and everything. But like I said,
kind of hard.
I understand what I'm saying, but I'm talking about
if Belichick makes the playoffs with this team, he's gonna get more so the coach of the year. I'm just saying. This is too hard.
It's too hard. They won't give it to him though. They won't give it to him though.
This would be the most deserving. Are you kidding me?
Most deserving, but they're not gonna give it to him. They're like, oh, come on, you're expected.
But nah, we're not making. Come on, son. Now, in all seriousness, Patriots fans do not get false hope. We're not making the playoffs. 8-8 is looking like where we're going. If that's not gonna be in the playoff spot in this 2020 AFC, no, they're too good.
But as far as the defensive standpoint, defense played pretty decent.
Better break.
Better. It's kind of like the old. Early 10s, defenses. Ben don't break with the. I'm not gonna say his name because he's a bum, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, that Ben don't break defense, which is okay, cool, whatever. But J.C. Jackson, 6 interceptions in the season, 5 straight. Listen, man, that was incredible. It's like, and it's like I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I was gonna happen eventually that Lamar was gonna find a way to throw, because like I said,
he should have had to.
He should have had to, but Belichick didn't challenge the play, which I was like, why? Why did you challenge the
Clear as day.
Clear as day.
Sucks. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm going ahead of myself because it's not bad.
But but at the end of the day, it's what it is. They were still able to pull out the win, even though it felt like, damn, are they really gonna? Are the Ravens really gonna sneak and want to win away?
That's why I was scared. After we didn't get that interception, I was scared.
Because the end.
McCoy dropped the pick too. Should have had 3. Now think about it.
Lamar only did this run. He could run all the time he wanted. And then I don't want to say another thing too. Social media, those Tampa Bay Bucks fans who were Patriot fans last year talking about, oh, calm down. You guys needed the rain to win. I mean, y'all play like crap for a half, and then y'all win the game. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get to that in a second. But the point is, this is our time. We was on some prime time. We upset those Baltimore Ravens. So yeah, we're gonna talk our today and tomorrow. But the point is, after tomorrow, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on and we Play the
Houston Texans.
Texans, and that's it. But right now, even us, we said they had no shot of beating Baltimore because of how horrible they played the last 6 weeks. When we beat them, it shows one thing that now Baltimore is fake. They're frauds. They're phony. They're phony. They're not very good.
I've only been saying this for 2
years.
And
he's been saying it 2 years. Y'all into the party, and that's it. You know, I'm done with this. You can go ahead, buddy.
So not with the flag. So more a little analytical stuff. So their defense, their rush defense. I don't know if this was an anomaly, but that was really bad today. They were getting carved up front. And they were doing that before Brandon Williams, their nose tackle, went out. So that had nothing to do with them being garbage. The only reason why they plugged up in the fourth quarter is because they knew that's the only thing we were going to do because they were up. Hello. Obvious. That rush defense was very suspect today. And Marcus Peters was getting diced up by Jamal Myers. The 15 times that Cam Newton threw the ball was very bad. Did not cover it well at all. But I know that defense is a hell of a lot better than what they showed today. So I'm going to leave them a little bit. The only reason why I'm getting on them is because that weather was absolutely dreadful. So why did they even, if they play pass, why? Why? First of all, we can't do it. Second of all, the conditions were ridiculous. It's to the point where us New Yorkers down here were getting tornado warnings.
Yeah, it was
That's how bad. So I can only imagine how bad it was up in freaking Boston, up in Massachusetts. So why did y'all play pass when you should be playing run the whole time? Makes no sense. So I guess that's more on John Harbaugh than the defense itself. But come on, it was ridiculous. And then on offense, dude, what's up with that center?
Oh, he was bad.
In all seriousness, I counted, I think 7.
He was bad.
7 messed up snaps, I think.
If you look, it's they actually that dissected his snaps very close by. It wasn't close. Like he was really.
He was really hitting
low.
Himself in the nuts.
Yeah, he was really low.
It was
really
messing
bad.
up. Like that Mark Ingram. They're gonna call it a Mark Ingram fumble. That was on the center. That was a 4th down stop by us. Yeah. Then when Mark Ingram was like, "What the?" Like that center was bad. Like I've noticed that he was garbage for the last 6 weeks or so. But Lord, have mercy.
That was disgraceful.
So that's definitely a factor as to why the Baltimore lost today. No question. They lost a lot of plays because of that dude. They really need to figure out what's up with that. Like, I know they got injuries, but come on, dude. Come on. It's been weeks.
At a certain point, you can't blame the rain for that. Like, they was doing that before it started raining.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Before the rain got bad, yeah, come on. No, come on, son. So, again, that's definitely a factor as to what's going on. Lamar throwing the football, again, they were catching wide open passes for the most part, dude. Like, come on. If he didn't hit those, then he's not an NFL player. So, I don't want to hear, but he hit this guy, this, that. No. I counted 2 big-time throws. 2 of them. Just 2. That's it. Big toe throws mean they were kind of tight window. I'll count it 2. That's it. Come on, son. I don't want to hear he threw with his 24 for 30 passes. I want to hear that bull. He's. Don't make me, he already digged on them. I don't have to do it. But come on. Their running back core is garbage. Now I think after 9-10 weeks, now we can say that about their running backs. Their running backs aren't that good. I don't like Dobbins. I don't see it. I'm not gonna lie, this running back class is not that good. Yeah. They're very underwhelming this year.
You can say that.
Now 10 weeks in, nah. Edwards-Hilaire's not all that. He's okay. DeAndre Swift looking like he found his stride in Detroit. Jonathan Taylor's not that good. And he fumbles the ball. He's not good. They miss Marlon Mack a lot in Indy. They really do. They're not good. Like, this running back class isn't that bad. And I go only the Jacksonville one, and he's in Jacksonville, so who cares? Like, no, I don't like him. This is why I was saving for January, but you guys see that they're not anything, so I could start talking about the Ravens now. I'm gonna give Lamar 1 more season before I give him a funeral. 1 more season before I put him on black.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens need to give him 1 more pass catcher because in all seriousness, Mark Andrews is not that good. He drops the ball, man.
A lot.
There was one in the end of the game. There was a drop pass, I think before their last drive. He had this one pass right here. If anybody who's watching on YouTube, you see me. 1 pass, drop. Standing by himself in front of the first down marker. Drop. On I think it was second. I don't think it was third down, the second down. Dude. You're an NFL football player. I don't care how much it's raining. If you're that open, you catch the ball, bro. It's football. Nah, like, he's not good. I said this last year, too. He's, once in a while, get these little spectacular catches, but Mark Andrews isn't good. Stop now. Come on, bro. That's when people tell me that Lamar don't have no catchers, no good playmakers. I can't really fault them. That's actually the truth. Because they were crying about that all playoff loss long when they lost to Tennessee. They were crying about it. So they're not wrong per se, but, I mean, he doesn't throw that well anyways. Who cares? I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe that's what Greg Roman and John Harbaugh are thinking. Maybe that's why they didn't give him any pass catchers. I don't know. Maybe. But let me stop. But in all seriousness, that whole team was underwhelming. It was pretty bad. But this is what happens when you go up against the best coach of all time. Especially when Lamar was already reiterating the last 2 weeks or 1 week that his offense is way predictable to the point where defenders are calling out their plays right in front of him. I could have sworn I said that this was going to happen last year. That they're going to figure out their short bus bullcrap. And whoop-de-doo. There you go. There you go. Only put up 17 against a defense whose DVOA was 30. Apparently we had the freaking third worst defense in the NFL, and they got clipped. So,
can we reiterate that it feels so good to be wrong?
Oh, yeah.
It feels so good to be wrong. And you know, it's okay. It's okay. I know a lot of y'all probably thinking the same thing. Guess what? Baltimore Ravens fans, it only gets worse from here.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
It does.
Because your daddy is coming to spank you yet again. If you couldn't stop Damian Harris, what are you gonna do?
King Henry V.
Henry. What do you think's gonna happen to you then? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking today. I don't care. I don't care.
I see that.
Styling, profiling, like Ric Flair.
Woo!
Deadass. Anyway.
Well, that was very New York of you.
Anyway. Anyway, yeah. So
they also played Pittsburgh the week after that. They can drop to 5 games lost right there. And in this AFC, that's not good.
It's not good.
I'm not saying that they're going to miss the playoffs. I don't see a universe where that happens. But they're going to be a big wild card team. I'll tell you that.
Anyway. Like I
They'll
said,
have to go. I think we have to go. What, Buffalo? Was Buffalo the 4th seed?
Buffalo's the 4th seed now. It's the 3rd seed now.
It's 3rd seed? I don't know. Because a lot of things happened today. So I'm not sure what the standings are right now. But they'll have to go to somewhere. Like in the winter, if they're going against a cold place, that matters. That definitely matters. Like trying to go to Orchard Park in January is, I'm sure, it's not fun.
Brutal. And yeah, listen, like I said, one and done.
They got to go to Indy. They might actually win that.
I mean, it's in home, so it should be all right.
But them and Tennessee have the same record. Maybe Tennessee can take it. We don't know. This is going to be a fun 6 weeks of the season.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
It's going to be great.
On both sides of the conference.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. So let's go on to the rest of the NFL.
Anyway.
Our patriotism will end right now at 18 minutes in.
Now, okay.
Yeah, we're done today. Now let's go on to the rest of the NFL. Let's stop being biased. We deserve it. I don't care.
Rappers.
All right. So let's go on to Thursday game. So Indy beat the hell out of the Titans.
They did.
That defense looks so amazing on Indy, man.
I think
Forrest Buckner made all the difference, man. He really did.
I agree. I think it's more. I think even though Phillip Rivers tried to find a way to mess it up, was like, listen. I'm just starting to say that hey, the Titans aren't that really good now. Like,
what did I say from September?
You know what? He did say that.
What did I say from September?
He did say that, and then also I did say that they couldn't repeat the magic. They did, but second half, who knows? Maybe they may fit 8-8. Who knows? Maybe possibly.
It was garbage. 15-27, 147, and
it was terrible.
He wasn't that good. I'm telling you, the Indy defense got on him.
And that's good. And that's good. They have a team around them that can really contend. Because especially in the AFC South, I'm gonna lie to you, but the Tennessee Titans, even though they lost this game, still not dead out of it yet though.
6-3. They still
not dead out of it though. But like I said, they probably get it together. Maybe not. But right now, the last 5 games, they've been very underwhelming. Like, I think they're 1-4 the last 5 games. I think.
Like I said, they haven't covered any spreads all year besides Baltimore, and maybe Chicago. I think that's probably the only covers of the year. Like, okay, we're using gambling terms, but covering means that you beat them by a certain amount. That's what Vegas thinks. The fact that you didn't cover all those spreads out of what people are thinking about you, you're underwhelming. That's why I knew eventually they're going to start losing games. But I don't see them losing no more than 6, though. So they're more likely being a 10-16.
Yeah, make the playoffs, which is a surprise. But Yeah, they look very warm right now.
They
But
do.
who knows? But they have Baltimore. Maybe they can get back on track right there.
Yeah. So let's go with the Giants beating the ever-loving crap out of the Eagles.
I
Jesus
watched
Christ.
this entire game, and I'm like, listen, the Giants are a bad team, but they're not as bad as people think they are. But the Eagles are not good at all. They are really, really, really bad. It was tough to watch. I watched the entire game with my father. It was really tough to watch.
I just noticed the AC still on. I hope this not making a lot of noise.
Oh, not either.
Crap. Oh well.
I mean, like, it really.
I'll turn it off right now because
it really, really, really is bad. Daniel Jones is the best runner on this team. Yeah, I mean, the best runner on this team by far. Like, he was like running all the way through them. Yeah, Gallman, Gallman, and then Alfred Morris pretty much running down their throat and everything. You know what's the worst? The Eagles were so sloppy, in the first half. It's both sides of the ball. The Giants still couldn't put them away because of stupid.
we were making fun of them the whole time. Yeah.
Like they literally tried their best. The Eagles really trying to give them away, and the Giants like, nah, we gotta hold on, make it a game right there.
Yeah.
But the Eagles are really bad. Why do you think this NFC East team? The Giants, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Giants win the division. They're gonna win this division.
I was saying that the entire time.
They're gonna win this division because the Eagles are really, really, really bad.
And to me, that goes to one person, and it's not who people are probably thinking of. It's actually someone who doesn't play.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Doug Peterson.
Yep.
Doug Peterson. I don't know. First of all, I was talking to my father about this watching the game. I'm like, yo, you have to be the biggest idiot of all. And you know what it is? You're a coach, so that means that you have more knowledge than both of us combined and then some. Why is it that these coaches and these executives and these they're so smart? They think they're so smart. It's like, yo, it's simple math. It's not math though. It's simple, just textbook football.
What are you gonna make me?
Like, scientific data has no place in sports. I don't care what nobody says. Like, why? Why are you going for 2-point conversion when you're down 21-17? You kick the field goal, you're down by 3. So if anything what's happens, all right, cool. I kick the field goal, we tie the game. But the Giants were so horrible that they kept on bailing you guys out after the fact. It was so dumb. It didn't make any sense to me. And then the problem I had with the Giants too was like they kept on these stupid hard counts. Like, why are you waiting? Say, oh, I'm trying to see if they're gonna draw them offside.
Come on, son.
You did like 3 times. What's wrong with y'all?
I feel like a false start is more likely for them than
that. Like the Eagles wasn't biting. The Brazils gonna bite it.
No.
Like, bro, it's 4th and 1. You're 2-7. Go for the first down. Like, I felt like they wasn't aggressive enough. They kept trying to lose this game. Both teams trying to lose this game.
The NFC East.
But the Eagles are so garbage that the Giants end up saying, you know what? Let's finally win. This is the first win they have against the Eagles since 2016.
This is the first win they had that's not called the Washington Football Team.
Yes. Daniel Jones, sixth win of his career. 4 against the Redskins, 1 against Tampa Bay, and 1 against Philadelphia.
2 against the Redskins, 2 against the football team. And yeah.
that is true. I have to say that. But
so
anyway,
we're allowed to say that team name because that's what they were in 2019.
But the point is,
hold that.
Yeah, I'm tired of this garbage in the NFC East. The point is, the Giants are now
the New Jersey Giants.
They're only 1 game out of first place. 6-10 can.
Yeah, they really need to make a rule in the NFL that if you're not at least 500, you can't go in the playoffs.
I agree.
My brother said 9-7. I actually agree with that more.
The problem is they're gonna be 6-10, 7-9, and you're gonna have a team that's like 10-6 in the NFC that misses the playoffs because of this disgrace of division. But they play the Giants off this week, so.
But I think their schedule is hard.
It's harder, yeah.
We'll go through it on Wednesday, but I think it's hard.
Yeah.
So I don't think y'all have a shot to be 100% honest. I think the Eagles are going to bullcrap of a division win. I think. And they get obliterated by, I think, the Buccaneers or Saints. Those are probably one of the 2 teams they're going to play.
It's going to be great.
And it's more likely the Buccaneers. So.
Also, I've been consistent about this all year. Carson Wentz is a bum. Carson Wentz is not good. He's not good. You know, your Philly fans keep on defending him. I'm like, yo, why are you defending this guy? He's
they
not
defending him, really?
No. There's some of them. There's a couple of them that are like, oh, you know, I'm telling you right now, as bad as he played the last couple of games, if that was Donovan right now was playing like that,
they would have destroyed him.
You would have destroyed him. But yeah, it seems like y'all love to defend Carson Wentz. Why? If Donovan McNabb played even half as bad as he did, you would say, yo, get him out of here. But that's neither here.
Whatever. I don't want to get into that. That might get into a different place.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Tank Bowl, Washington against Lions. Lions are winning. They won 30-27, but they were winning by a lot before Washington made a 17-point comeback, but didn't finish it. That was a funny last drive. I laughed watching it.
That's the Lions for you. That's Lions football for you. They will think that, all right, cool. First of all, Marvin Jones played an amazing game in this game. He killed. He kills, like, you know what?
They were up 24-10 in the fourth quarter.
He killed in this game. But it's like, you know, just they'll find ways to lose it, but Washington is so bad, the NFC East. They'll find ways to, you know, I picked Detroit to win the game anyway, so I'm glad they won it. I was feeling that they can't be that as worse as Washington, and they proved that to me right there, that, hey, Washington's just as bad as you, but at the same time, you can lose this game too. So Matt Patricia goes to 4-5, and
he might get saved.
He might get saved.
It's so obvious he's a bad coach. I don't get it.
He might bullcrap a 7-9, 8-8 season.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And save his job.
Well, good. As long as he don't come back to the page, you don't care. Okay, the Hail Bowl, Texans at Browns. They had a nice little hour delay because of lightning and hail.
Yes.
And then they went playing, and Browns win 10-7 with two 100-yard rushers.
Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb.
The return of Nick Chubb
are just.
They're too much. My favorite running back, Nick Chubb.
And it's like, you know what? I know Baker Mayfield was saying, listen,
if I don't have to throw,
the ball, I'm good. And the fact of the matter is that I felt bad for Deshaun Watson. It's like Deshaun Watson saying, listen.
Oh, you're going to feel bad for him more when we go through a certain game later.
This team is really garbage. And it's like, the Browns only close for 10 points. It was like, really? Like, I can't feel, I feel sorry for them. Like, listen, like, the team is really, really bad. It's like, listen. Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien not there no more, but
he's the reason why they suck.
The reason why they suck. It's just like, hey, what is this? But them losing, like, hey, you know, us losing is not gonna help us in the long run because Miami has the picks, right? So yeah, so the Browns 6-3.
That's what people were saying. Might as well try to win. Like you can't do nothing anyway.
Might as well try to win and screw over Miami. Might as well. But you losing, it helps them more. They're like a top 5 pick this year. But as far as Cleveland is concerned, you're 6-3. They really miss Odell Beckham. They really miss him because they can't score points.
You can't move the ball in the air. Yeah.
They can't move the ball in the air. If, like I said, the only thing it takes is a defense to shut down Hunt and shut down Chubb, and what are you gonna do?
Which is still weird though, because it's not like they don't have weapons. Like it's easy to spread the ball out and hit some nice short passes. Like, I don't know why.
I know it is. A couple weeks ago, I said, "Hey, Baker is finally getting comfortable," but I think it's Baker. Baker really can't. Baker really can't make those throws. I don't know what happened to him, but it feels like, listen, you have 2 beast running backs. So it's like, yo,
who can catch, by the way, both of them.
Both can catch by the way. It's like, yo, listen, as long as they kill, we good.
They have like 14 tight ends. Njoku's good. They have Austin Hooper, like, and then Jarvis Landry's a great route runner. Like, there's some pieces here. You lost your big deep threat, but I think they have another receiver in the back that actually can take the top. I forgot his name. But they have one. There's pieces there. Like, why?
The point is, I think they were like, you know, we're gonna be conservative. We can run the ball like crazy.
It's so bad when a coach doesn't trust his quarterback. That's so bad.
It is really bad.
So bad.
But the Browns 6-3, a very underwhelming win, but they win nevertheless. But it makes this AFC playoff race even much more tougher because
it's fun to follow too.
Very fun to follow too because a lot of 6-3 teams out there. A lot of them. Mm-hmm. So let's keep it going.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Freaking Packers. I'm so done with them. Are you kidding? They were losing at one point. Like they'll do that was one. You do 1 pick or 2 picks, I think it was 1, right?
It just shows
that 1 pick. Oh my god, that would have to be the worst pick I've ever seen Aaron Rodgers throw in my life. Well, he just threw it way behind. I said Devontae, I think no, Marquez Scantling, and threw it straight to the defender. Like if it was Pop and Son catch in the backyard. I've never seen him throw such a stupid ass pick in my life like that. I'm so done with the Packers. They're so freaking soft.
What makes it worse is that this is what they
get.
The punt return they got.
That was so bad. Dude, when he took the punter, oh my
god.
Like it was basketball. He stepped, he went.
Horrible.
That was so funny.
Horrible. The Jaguars lost this game, but it's like, they trying to even. You know what it is? With the Jaguars, they try to win games. They actually try. They do try. I can't even say the record said they're bad. The record is hard, 1-8. But they really do try in these games to win these games. They're just not that good. But that Packers defense is soft as baby. Soft. Soft. SOFF.
They're the same as last year.
Soft.
They really are. They're not nothing. I'm not even looking at them. They make me sick to my stomach.
7-2 though, but yeah, that's what it is.
7-2. And that Valdez Scantling stat line is very inflated. He did get a 70-yard catch in the beginning of the game. That's why he has 149 yards. So keep it. I don't think he's good. They really needed to get another wide receiver, and they really failed Aaron Rodgers for the season. So everything we said that's happening is happening. All right, the final 1 o'clock game, because those only like 4.
Yeah.
Final 1 o'clock game, Buccaneers at Panthers. It was a very fun first half to watch.
Yes.
And then the Panthers decided to stop playing football. It was tied 17-all at half. And then they stopped playing football.
It just shows. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people keep saying that. Oh, the Tampa Bay is. I'm not sold on it. I think they're overrated. I think
they're overrated too. Until they win a big game,
they're overrated.
They're overrated.
Because I can't see how you get curb stomped by New Orleans. Who we'll get to them in a second. What's to them?
Twice.
Yeah.
I don't care. It was week 1. Twice.
We'll get to them in a second. But it's like, I think he's gonna go over there and beat Carolina, who pretty much not playing for nothing. He's like, whatever. They were competitive for like a half.
Just half.
And that was it.
Just half.
And they asked that. I don't see that. I don't see that.
Teddy Bridgewater, I'm not sold on him. I like Matt Rule, but then he put some dumb coaching decisions up. So he got some rookie mistakes in there. Like,
I don't know, but
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm not so sold on Tampa Bay at all.
Nah, neither am I.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Until they win a big game, I'm waiting for when they play Kansas City.
In a couple of weeks, yeah.
That's the game I'm looking at. I'm circling that one. If you guys don't look competitive in that game, I'm done with you. Too. Tap out. Okay, because you haven't proven it. You beat up on bad teams or whatever. Cute. You're supposed to do that. But you don't show up when you're supposed to show up. The only one who showed up is Green Bay. And Green Bay proved to you, since that game, they proved right there that they're the same bull that they've been last year. So that's not that good. That's not good enough. So no, you need to at least be competitive. I'm not saying you have to win. Like if you lost the Saints game it was last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was back in the day. If you lost that Saints game, but you actually defended your cheeks, then that's different. All right, whatever. You just got the better of you. But no, the way y'all bent over like that, no. I'm not sold on them. And I'm telling you, I really don't like the Bruce Arians and Tom Brady connection. I don't like it. I don't think that's good. And I think that's going to cost them. They're not on the same page to me, dude. They're not. But the good thing about them is that they got Cameron Brate involved, and that's really good. I think that's really good they bring him in it. They need more people to catch short passes because they don't have a receiving back. And Leonard Fournette sucks. Let's continue.
Yes.
192 yards for Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones is good. But they got Leonard Fournette. Fournette's garbage. All right, so let's get this out of the way now. Drew Lock is absolutely garbage. He's worse than I thought he was. Those 3 picks were 2 out of the 3 were some of the worst picks I've ever seen, bro.
I definitely.
Yeah, the third one, I excuse him a little bit because he got speared like Goldberg style. So I'm like, all right, whatever. He still should not done that ball, but whatever. But those 2 picks, first 2 picks, you guys got to go watch that, dude.
I jumped on the bandwagon one time.
They
a couple weeks ago.
He is garbage. John Elway continues to fail to find a quarterback. I don't understand how he can find someone that plays like he doesn't have to be as good as him as he was, but someone in that play style. That's the play style that people want nowadays. Like I don't understand. He was one of the best ever. How the hell you can't find somebody that's at least half as good as him?
I mean,
he literally hasn't. I'm close.
I mean, Payman doesn't count.
No, he was already a Hall of Famer before he left Indy. Like, what you mean?
I think as a general manager, he peaked as a general manager. I think he peaked. Remember that time he just
when he spent all the money and somehow didn't get fined.
Yeah. I think he peaked as a general manager, but this is not good.
Oh.
He has proven to you that he cannot find a quarterback. He thought Brock Osweiler was your savior.
Paxton Lynch,
Trevor Siemian,
and now bum ass Drew Lock.
And I was high on him. I can't do it no more. He was horrible in that game against the Chargers a couple of weeks ago. But they were so bad that, hey, the Chargers ended up losing the game anyway.
Because of the Chargers.
But Drew Lock's not good. He's not really good.
He's garbage. Like, everybody, come on. At this point, everybody has to know that by now they're garbage. He sucks. So they got to keep continuing because this is not a bad roster when healthy. So next year, they're going to have a good roster. Drew Lock is not going to get them anywhere. They need to find a quarterback. They need to find one as soon as possible. And there's been some decent quarterbacks coming out of drafts as of late, so they missed on that. So they gotta find one. Speaking of Chargers, so I don't know the score is 21-29. Dolphins beat the hell out of the Chargers. Don't get it twisted. Miami's continuing their hot streak. The Dolphins look very good. Tua looked okay today. He made the throws he had to, in other words.
But it's the fact that I'm going to keep on saying this every week. Brian Flores, they are playing for that man. He's too good. They are playing for him.
He's too good.
That's the guy they got. They're playing for him.
I miss him.
First of all, he was good.
Yeah.
They're playing for him. The culture is there. They're like, yo, we have a chance. They have a chance to win the AFC East. They have a chance to win the AFC East. Yep. And it's like, yo, and it isn't like they're like, oh, they're winning games like by a small margin. They're really...
No, they're wailing on.
They are not afraid. They are not afraid. They're playing like, yo, we have nothing to lose.
The fact they outdueled Arizona last week was so impressive.
That's impressive.
So impressive.
We'll get to them in a second. But
we're gonna say that for last.
Yeah,
that was the game. That's game of the year. We can get that for last.
Listen, man. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, yo, Miami's only getting stronger and better. Miami plays Denver next week, so they're gonna beat them next week.
Oh, speaking of the Bills, though, now that I think about it, the Cardinals are in favor. Not bad.
Yeah,
they did them a favor. Are they tied, or they were just one game behind now? Miami and the Bills.
Half a game.
Half a game because of that one loss.
Yeah,
week 17 is gonna be fun.
That week 17 game is gonna be literally NBC Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, they should be. It's gonna be great. But seriously though, the rookie of the year to most people, which boggles my mind. I cannot believe people are picking this little gunslinger who can't throw short, only deep. He's the opposite of Drew Brees. I don't know why he's rookie of the year, especially when Joe Burrow has a better win percentage than him because he has one less loss. I mean, it's a tie, but he has one less loss. I don't understand. Joe Burrow's better than him. I don't get it. But anyway, people make me sick. They really do.
You know why?
Because he makes wild passes.
And they love scientific data.
Scientific data. Yeah, they are. The Chargers are actually an analytic team. That's true. All right. So speaking of Burrow, he got obliterated by the Steelers. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but I should have known. Yeah, Burrow is never gonna be able to this year to compete with Steelers and Ravens. It's not possible. With that line and with that get up, no. Not possible.
Not at all.
So we don't have to go through this. I think everybody and their mother knew this was gonna happen, except boys like me. I thought it was gonna be closer. No. Okay. Anything else? So the Saints, they did win 27-13, but that was very underwhelming. I don't remember what I said last episode, but before we recorded, before the day, I knew that was gonna be a close game. I knew 49ers was gonna fight for themselves, and Drew Brees got hurt.
Yeah, famous Jameson now.
Ribs.
Famous Jameis.
Famous Jameis. I'm looking at those plays I'm through the ball, and I'm like, Sean Payton is really trying to make sure this guy doesn't mess up at all. Short passes, screens, all that. They're like, no, yeah, you're not gonna ruin this for us. Like, you're not throwing anywhere near past 5 guys. I don't care. It was hilarious. And then was third and short, they'll have Taysom Hill's bum ass, which I still understand why he's in the NFL. Bum ass. Running.
Gave me $16 million though. $16 million.
Stupid. You're wasting your short salary cap on that piece of garbage. It makes no sense.
I have no idea why.
No sense. Well, he getting paid, so whatever. But the 49ers are too injured, dude. You can see it. They still fight for themselves, and they're playing like third string, fourth string practice squad players. Like, they might as well, when they get to games, have an ambulance ready. Like, at this point. Just cause it's sad. I've never seen this before. I thought Philly last year was bad. And Chargers, like, in years past, were bad. No, this is ridiculous. They lost, like, their fourth string running back in this game. It's like, dude, like, who's going to be the starting running back? Hughes Check? Like, what is this?
It is horrible.
Like, Kyle Shanahan got to suit up soon. Like, what is this? Like, nah, that I feel bad for 49ers. I'm sorry, guys. Like, y'all don't deserve this. Man, if 49ers were good, this would have been such an interesting division, even though it was good already. It was, damn. Well, speaking of division, so Seattle, this is looking bad. Mm-hmm. They looking like they're getting figured out.
Yeah.
That defense is getting worse and worse every day.
Mm-hmm.
And MVP Russell Wilson is becoming not MVP more and more and more as the weeks go on. This is bad. He had a bad game, but that rush, Aaron Donald and company were getting at this man like no other. This is bad for the Seahawks. All the years of not drafting well, not getting players, not this is starting to catch up to them. They're starting to catch up to them, and that defense is. They're really going to break the Saints' record and be the worst defense ever.
I agree. I think they are.
They're going to do it, and if they do, I don't think they win the playoff game at all.
Maybe one.
How are you going to win a playoff game? You can't stop nothing. How? At this rate, you're going to be a wild card team too.
Yes.
But if you're the 5th seed, at least you're going to play against the NFC East, so that's probably a win there. But after that, I see no bullcrap. I don't think they are.
Yeah, the NFC East will be the 4th seed.
No, but they may not be 5th seed. They may be 6th. It depends on Tampa Bay. Maybe Tampa Bay be a 5th seed at like 13-3 or 12-4. So you don't know. But this is insane. They're gonna have to go up against Green Bay. That'll be like the 3rd seed probably.
Probably, yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
But Seattle, this is bad. This is really bad. And I never know what to make of the Rams. They're so up and down. Jared Goff is so up and down.
The Rams, I'm starting to realize something right now. They just saying that, look, what else do we have to lose? Let's be honest. No one's expected them to even be competitive. I mean, competitive, but no one's expected them to be like, all right, fine. And a chance where it's a 3-way tie for the NFC West. I say, yo, we're still in this. And very much in this. It's like, yo, listen, they're playing, especially with all the turnover and everything, all the turnover, all the turnover going on, and the cap hell they're going to eventually experience. Listen, man, they hold their own, man.
I'm impressed. Sean McVay's doing some good work. Definitely doing some good work. But it's just Jared Goff thing really confused me. Everybody talks about it though, but I don't understand why he can't complete passes that are not play action. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but he only completes play action passes, and I don't know why he can't do anything else. He can't just drop back and throw. No. And why was it that Robert was trucking people? I don't know if you guys saw that highlight. It was freaking hilarious. And then that interception by number 31 on the Rams, Jesus Christ, on Russell Wilson, my Lord, when he dove for that interception, caught his ass like he was a rookie. Dude, he baited him. Such a good interception. And Jalen Ramsey, very good. Completely blanketed DK Metcalf.
He did.
Completely blanketed him. It was amazing. Then he got his ass cut by some bum, number 19. I don't understand that. But he blanketed DK Metcalf. That was amazing. Very good job by Jalen Ramsey. That's the old Jaguars version that we haven't seen in a little while. Very good. This defense is very underrated in the Rams in Los Angeles. Very underrated. Really good. Too bad your quarterback is so up and down. You never know what the hell you're going to get. But really good. And their running game is good too. Whenever it goes, that's usually when Jared Goff plays good. But
true.
I don't know what to say about Seattle though. It's really bad. This is really bad. They're going downhill fast. All right, final game, right? Yep, final game. The game of the
century.
Year.
It was great.
Best game of the decade. Since it just started.
So right.
My God, Kyler Murray. Oh my goodness.
Kyler Murray has arrived.
I was just saying before the game started that Kyler Murray is an MVP candidate. Before the game started, he was an MVP candidate. As what they're doing, this guy, how they're running this dude, he is what Lamar Jackson wishes he could be. Yeah, I said that.
Someone who can run the ball
and throw. Who really is the guy who you have to cover inch by inch in that football field because you know what he's gonna do. He's a beautiful runner of the football, probably as good or maybe just a little tiny bit under Lamar Jackson running the football, and he throws way better. He's Russell Wilson Jr. but faster. That's basically what Kyler Murray is, and he has, yeah, you said he has arrived. Definitely has arrived. This was such a good back and forth by him and Josh Allen. Josh Allen killed too, even though he had two of the most ridiculous, dumbass, vomit-worthy interceptions you also see. We see a lot of stupidity today on interceptions.
Bills are up 23-9 in the third quarter, and they didn't find a way to come back. The Cardinals defense came back, even though
that third quarter, woo! That Cardinals defense.
Even though on that touchdown in the fourth quarter. When Stephon Diggs completely destroyed
washed up Peterson, yeah.
He's a bum. Getting rid of him. But yeah. But
he's washed.
Other than that, but it's the fact of the matter is that never say die. The mentality you can see is that yo, they're not beating us.
Andre Hopkins.
And D Hop, come on. D Hop was like, yo, he literally mossed like 4 people. Say, yo, bro, I got this.
He mossed Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, and Micah Hyde. Those are 3 of not only the best players on the Buffalo Bills, those are 3 of at least the top 20 defensive backs in the NFL that he completely put on body bags catching that pass. I cannot believe it because that's so like impossible. But DeAndre Hopkins is just not from this planet. He's like on Aaron Donald levels of great right now. Like, I know Deshaun Watson has to have broken like how many freaking walls in his house after seeing that play. Like, Bill O'Brien got rid of him. What the flip? Like, he must have been going insane after watching that. Or cried. He might have cried. That sounds more accurate. Yeah. He probably cried. Like, you know the meme of Wolverine touching the picture frame? That meme? Yeah. That's Deshaun Watson. They got rid of him. Little Brian. He needs to go punch Little Brian in the nose. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll beat his ass.
He probably did already. Okay, he probably did. But dog.
This is bad.
That game was so amazing. And I saw Isaiah Simmons making some nice plays. I think he's starting to feed himself a little. He's starting to get his feet wet in the NFL. He starts playing well, that's a problem. And Buda Baker's amazing. He's worth the contract, at least for this year, at least. Yes. Worth the contract, worth the money. He's balling. If only they had Chandler Jones, man. This defense would be actually pretty decent. Mm-hmm.
Still 3-way tie in the NFC West.
Yeah, because Seattle falling over. 3-way tie.
So we'll see.
And Arizona's doing their thing. I'm so impressed. But yeah, Kyler Murray now. I don't know if he's front runner yet for MVP though.
No, I think it's barely. Russell Wilson barely.
But yeah, it's like this now.
Barely, and you have Patrick Mahomes at number 2.
Yeah, I like Patrick Mahomes number 2, and then Kyler Murray number 3.
Creeping up right there.
I think he's number 3. Then I think it's Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Donald. Mm-hmm. In that order. But Russell Wilson, every minute that passes by, his MVP stock goes down, down, down. So all the people who cry about he never got an MVP or MVP vote, well, he's losing it right now. So what you gonna say this year? I mean, he never deserved it before this year to begin with, except last year. But now, all of us, now he's losing it. He had it. He had it in his pocket. But that's why you don't talk about MVP until starting right now because of what just happened. Mm-hmm. There are teams who start hot in the first half and completely crumble in the second half of seasons. There's teams who play good in 1 month and completely lose out the rest of the month. It happens. And this is any given Sunday is a real thing. Mm-hmm. Except you're the Jets. Yeah. You're going to lose every Sunday.
Every Sunday. For the foreseeable future.
Yes.
But that being said, we are done here.
Game of the year.
Like, share, subscribe. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartradio, Google Play Radio, at Podcast Dynasty on Twitter. We are on social medias, podcasts, as Facebook and Instagram. Type in Sports Manager Podcast and you will find us there. That being said, let's do this one more time.
What are we doing?
Woo! For the Ratbirds, because